There was John the Apostle, so loving and severe, who lived on the Saviour's breast, while living down here he was truly sincere, though oft he was put to the test. He was banished away in the Bible, they say, and cast the Nile up at Moss, where God didn't show many things he didn't know, until he went home to heaven at last, to see Abraham and Noah, Enoch and Elijah, Moses, Daniel, Joshua as well, Happy Paul and Barnabas, Stephen, Luke and Mark, and a great many more that I can tell.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you, Donald, for that. That's marvellous.
Now, my voice has been better.
No, his voice is still strong. Can we just go through these pictures of yours, and then we can describe to the viewers. Now we start with the Boudicca, the ship you went on, this cruise ship down to over across to France. Right, the first page, we start with Donald McGeachy, Legion of Honour, with his signature to prove it. Right, so what was the first one?
Now that's Rod Stewart.
Oh, right.
And that's the band behind him.
Oh, and that's the band with the lady who played the
clarinet.
clarinet.
That's just the band here.
Oh, right. Well, that's fantastic. Because Donald actually met at his, what was it, the clinic the other day, the podiatrist, wasn't it? The podiatrist mother.
Oh, that's right, aye.
The podiatrist mother played the clarinet.
I might have seen the one with the clarinet.
Yeah, we'll have to have a close-up in a minute. So that's the one on the pool deck or whatever it is. Right, here we are.
I don't know who they were.
Well, we know this is young Donald.
That's Donald.
We don't. Do you know either of these two gentlemen?
No, but don't. Just one of them said, or one said that what we want you to take your picture taken. I don't know who these two are.
All right. Whereabouts was this taken in?
That was just on the boat, I reckon.
Oh, was it on the boat?
On the boat, aye.
No, there's a fence here. There's a fence and there's the sea.
Oh, well, maybe it was off at some part, I don't know.
There's grass here. Anyway, and this is...
That's the
menu.
menu.
The menu, yeah, nice looking meal menu there on board Boudicca. Right, now we recognise these two gentlemen.
Aye, yeah.
Who's this?
That's Donald.
Young Donald and...
John Snow.
John Snow, the television, yeah.
Aye,
and again here...
This was us on the speedboat.
This is on the French captain's speedboat, right?
That's right, the speedboat, and that's us.
That's you and
Donald.
no, that's not Donald, is it?
It is.
Nah, that's not Donald.
Oh no, that's the man sitting in front of me.
Yeah.
Donald's at the other
Donald's
side of
that. And who's this young chap?
That's the man.
That's the man who owned the boat.
Run the
right.
boat.
And there's another.
Oh, there we are. There.
Yeah. There's Donald. Yeah. And here's a nice one of you in the lounge
that's
on board.
One of the lounges. Aye.
With Donald displaying all his medals. And I think that very tie. How strange. This tie.
Yeah.
Right, so here we are, the first one of the D-Day 75 in Portsmouth, wasn't it? This is in Portsmouth.
I think this is maybe the French thing.
The Luxembourg chap?
We went up here and this is the thing that we turned over here. See that? This is a big platform up here.
Yeah.
And they went up there to talk. You comfy over here. Went up these steps.
Right, that's right. I remember. Yes, you went up there. And then they had all the speeches. There's the French president Macron.
That's maybe him there behind him. Right?
Oh, so this wasn't Portsmouth. This was France, was it? This
was in France.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough. That's obviously Macron. And they're were they the Scots Guards or the Welsh Guards or one of the Majesty's Guards regiments? Yeah. Very nice. Well, isn't that the Duke of York? It is, isn't it?
I don't know whether
it looks like that.
I think
it looks like the Duke of York.
It was going to talk.
And there's another one with the...
And this is them walking across that platform.
Yeah.
And
the Navy.
And
looks like HMS Collingwood. And, right, who's that sitting next to you in that?
That's a fellow from the Airdrie, my hometown.
Oh,
Airdrie.
someone from Airdrie, right.
He supplied a newspaper, they told us. at one time.
Really? To your house? Well, I'm dashed.
Just here with his dad.
Well, that's a small world. And there's another one with the various...
This is the build, you know.
Yeah. Some of the great and good. I recognise Mrs. Merkel. Is that Mrs. Trump, isn't it?
Yes, Mrs. Trump.
Mr. Trump, Her Majesty the Queen, Prince Charles, President Macron, and I presume Brigitte Macron is somewhere around there. Not sure who that is. Probably a German security man or something. Ah, this looks more like Donald at war. What are all these troops? That
were baked.
Oh, right.
And they were spread out. Lovely little thing. You couldn't buy them right enough. You couldn't eat.
Right. Very nice little presentation of the troops.
Right.
Yeah.
And this was the planes flying over at one point.
Yeah, yeah. And there's Trump.
Trump.
And don't know who that is.
No, I don't know who that body is.
And some Royal Naval officer talking.
It was a boy from Norway. That's what he says. Can I sit down beside you?
Yeah.
But he had a long side behind him. He was shouting on for something else. Anyway, this was
that's the Luxembourg Prime Minister, isn't it?
The Luxembourg Prime Minister.
Yeah.
He's going to have a talk with you.
Yeah, very
I don't know what attracted them to me.
Lovely picture that is, isn't it?
That's a nice picture. Eh?
Who took the pictures? Because that couldn't have been
No,
Donald.
no, it must have been somebody else.
Somebody taking it, yeah. Perhaps Donald lent them his camera.
Yeah.
And then there's you holding the British Legion flag. That's not your glass of beer, is it?
No. When these ships were passing by and they gave you flags to fly at them.
Ah, right. This is when when they saluted you. Yes,
that's right. Yeah.
That's right.
That was in England. That.
Yeah. And this is one of the. Is that the new aircraft carrier?
I don't think it was the new.
Ah, right.
Because it was as they get planes on it and that.
No, this is one of the helicopter carriers, isn't it? Yeah. Nice looking boat though. Or ship, I should say.
A big boat.
Should say ship, shouldn't we? And there's Mrs. May saluting you with all the Mr. May and Mrs. May and I don't know who else on board that ship. That's one of the modern type, not destroyer, but sort of minesweeper or something. You and Donald on board the Boudica. Some more ships.
Boats. There were 3 or 4 boats.
Yeah.
There were French ones as well.
Oh, it wasn't just Royal Navy. Oh,
no, just Royal Navy. And this was sitting up in one of the decks there, and Donald took the picture. And this is the swimming pool and.
Very nice.
Yes, they took this to the
splendid boat. Where was that?
That was coming back from France.
Would that be the Isle of Wight or something?
No.
Selzyville?
No.
Right, that one tells us where it is. It says Bayeux Cemetery.
That's right.
And all the gravestones, yes.
You're cleaning the places.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
No weed or a thing about it.
Beautifully kept. Beautifully kept. And there's the memorial, and is that a Spitfire?
I think it's a Spitfire, but no, it's a Spitfire.
Right. And turn the page, and then we know that's Prince Charles.
Prince Charles himself.
And the assembled great and good, and a lot of little pictures of you meeting.
This was
Duchess of Cornwall.
Duchess of Cornwall.
Right.
And this is Theresa May.
Oh, right, I got it. Yes.
Hat.
Yeah, with the funny hat, yeah.
And this is Donald, that's me in the wheelchair.
Yeah. And there's you with Philip May, yeah.
That's right,
And who's this chappie here? Is that the chappie who had the boat?
I don't know. Oh no, that's the one that supplied that wee medal thing for British Legion. Mind that wee round
thing? Yes, I've got
box.
it. Yes, I've got it, yeah.
So this is me talking
to the Duchess, yeah?
Duchess.
Very good. Very good indeed. Right, and over the page, you and Donald again, in the big tent that was, yeah?
That's right.
And that's the medal thing that he gave you, wasn't it? Yeah.
That's right.
You with Prince Charles.
That was when he was going away. This was them waiting to get out and they were shouting him to hurry up.
Yeah. And Mr. Corbyn, Jeremy.
This is his wife.
Yeah,
we'd like to
she's
talk
a
to him.
very attractive lady, isn't she? Yeah.
She'd like to talk to him. No, I don't mind.
I think she's Spanish, isn't she? Yes, I'm sure she is.
She's I thought it was Mexican, somebody told me.
Yeah, yeah.
I could be wrong, I don't know.
Oh, right, Mexican.
Mexican.
Oh, perhaps Mexican, right. Spanish speaking, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And who's this chap with you and Corbyn? Is that? Oh, that's it. That's her,
That's
isn't it?
right,
That's his
right,
wife.
that's
Yeah, I didn't see her
Yeah, she put her
bending
head,
over. Yeah, yeah.
put her
yeah.
head through between.
So did he tell you what he's going to do when he's Prime Minister?
No, he's complaining about it. He drove, came in the morning and drove over the tunnel and get the boat across.
Oh, right.
And he said, if I do that tonight, you can buy it, so I'm not looking forward to it.
And that's the famous
But,
Pegasus Bridge.
That's right.
I don't know, that must be the real one, which is now a museum piece, isn't it?
Yes, I think it is, yes.
They've obviously painted it and protected it and put it on concrete stilts. Aramanche, not sure what that one
I
is.
don't know what that one is.
That's a very strange one. Looks like a, I don't know.
I
Don't know what that is. Right, so there's the Scottish Piper.
He came out and spoke to me.
Now, were they on board all the time?
No, they weren't on board. They were in the town that we went to see one of the beaches. And
Right.
they marched along the town. And
Right.
they came out of the band and spoke to me a lot.
Oh, right. And that obviously was 1944.
That's right.
Was that the beach you landed on?
Possible, I can't remember.
Did it presumably looked very much the same anyway?
Yes, one of them looked the same.
Yeah.
None of them looked the same.
Yeah. That's rather a nice.
This was brought from Keswick, from where was the flower show? Chelsea.
Oh, the Chelsea Flower Show.
And
right.
they brought that across from there.
Wow.
Put it there.
Gosh, that was a big job too.
Yeah,
And there's a part of the Mulberry Harbour,
that's right.
and you looking very, very salty and happy in front of it, as if you're on the beach at Blackpool.
That's right.
And there's Monty.
That's
Good
Monty.
old Monty, a statue to Monty. And another long distance shot. Hello, who's this little doggy?
This woman was desperate to get her picture. And I think Dawn was keen to do it, and another woman standing beside her, thank you very much for what you've done.
Ah, how nice.
And they were very nice.
How very nice, yeah. And there's the man from the Chelsea Flower Show again. That's very
I
clever.
think that's the Chelsea show.
Very cleverly done. And here's, you said you had to be photographed with so many children and French people. There's some of them.
And the wee girl was quite keen to get pictures taken.
Yeah, I bet she was.
And the boy that was the medical boy in the bus,
Oh, right.
was with us the whole time. I said, I'd like my picture as well.
Oh, good for him.
Very good.
Ah, now who's that?
I don't know.
Is that just another one of your comrades from 1944? Yeah.
Donald took a picture. This
Donald-
is Donald.
Donald
They
planting
gave us wee crosses, supposed to put in the beach, you know.
And that's the D75 crosses.
That's right. He
Yeah.
put it in.
Right, and there's those same gentlemen again. That's
Oh.
that's the same picture, I
I'd say
think,
so, it
as
is.
the one we had at the front.
I
Yeah.
don't know who they were.
Now, where's this? Is this the new cemetery or memorial at Bayeux again? I think
I
it
don't
is.
know. We went to another one. Some woman that was in the bus had a relation, and she had a wreath with her.
To lay a wreath at that.
That one. So
Oh,
they went
right.
round, especially with the bus to that.
Oh, right.
I can't remember the name yet.
Yeah. Now, John and Pauline. You'll have to tell us who
Well,
John
there's
and
a couple
Pauline.
from Julie's practice.
Oh, right. Yes. He's a patient at Julie's practice. Yes.
And Donald had a picture of them and to look for them, you know.
Yeah.
We managed to find them by the finish.
Yeah. And is he older than you or younger than you?
I don't know.
About the same
I
age.
can't understand why he's just got the one.
Well, it's just the Legion of Honour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Legion of Honour. I don't know what the other one is. What's
No,
that?
I don't know what
badge?
that is.
Well, might have to put
Is
that.
that, no, that wee thing, that wee round thing I got for it.
Yeah, might have to put that under the under the magnifying glass. Have a look at that. Don't know what that is. Now, Donald, I'm not sure we should tell people about this one.
Well, that was
Who's
Donald.
this?
That was Donald. And says, Would you like to step in?
We're looking at a very lovely blonde.
There were half a dozen of them know the song beautifully.
Oh, one of the choir.
It says they're no actually in the Air Force. It says they just got those uniforms.
Oh, I see.
So Donald's.
Oh, yes, because it was bringing us back to the old days of 1940.
Oh, they were singing all the old hymns
Yes.
and old songs, and they were wonderful. They said that they had sold, I think it's 36,000
of the records.
records.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And now, who are these
Oh,
two?
this is the table where this. This is his son. We sat beside him for quite a few.
Oh, right, okay. That's on the Boudica, is it, or on
the
shore?
boat. That's on the boat.
On the boat, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was taken in because now I remember they had someone pretending to be Vera.
Vera Lynn.
Vera Lynn, and there were lots of girls dressed in RAF uniforms. Yeah. And the last one, Home Again, and that's presumably there's the White Cliffs. Yeah. So just coming into Dover, or in Dover, is it?
In Dover it would be, I think.
Yeah, in Dover, coming into the harbour there. Yeah. Very good. And the last page is Donald looking. There's that fence again. That's the one. That was. Remember early on we had the fence. That's the same place. I imagine that's in France, looking across the channel. What's that badge there, Donald?
I don't know what that is.
June. That's the memorial for the celebration day. Yes, yeah. I'm glad to see you've got your Legion of Honour flash on. Thank you, Donald, very much indeed. And I'll have something typed up so that can be put in the book. So when people look at it, they'll know what they're looking at.